Hello and welcome to an exciting lesson. Today we are on lesson 137 and today we are covering piecewise integration. This marker is trash. No way. Man. Alright, so here's the idea. You are given a piecewise function. So let's say f of x equals, and remember the piecewise functions have one function governing them for a certain period or a certain range, -1 less than x less than 2. And then we have a different function governing them for a different range or a domain. So for this function is x squared between -1 and 2 inclusive, and x plus 2 for x is greater than 2. So they're going to ask us to find the integral from 0 to 4 of f of x. Now obviously I can't just plug in one of those functions because this spans different domains. So I'm going to split it. I'm going to split between the part that will be an x squared and the part that will be governed by the function x plus 2. What are the bounds going to be? Well, this is valid up to 2, so I'll do from 0 to 2. And this is valid for x is greater than 2, so I'll do 2 to 4. From there, you'll integrate and add as normal. So this is x cubed over 3 from 0 to 2. This is x squared over 2 plus 2x from 2 to 4. And evaluate. Pretty simple stuff. The only thing you have to watch out for is functions that aren't defined piecewise but are piecewise functions. Here's an example. We have the integral from -2 to 3 of absolute value of x over x. Now this doesn't look piecewise, but the absolute value function is always a piecewise function because if you think about it, it is y equals x for x is greater than or equal to 0, and it's y equals -x for x is less than 0. So you automatically have a piecewise function anytime you have the absolute value. So if I were to write out the two pieces of this piecewise function, what would they be? Well, I'm going to have the -x1 divided by x. So I would have -x over x for x is less than 0. That is simply -1. And I would have x over x for x is greater than 0, which is 1. Right? Remember that the absolute value, if you plug in a negative number, it gives you a positive number. How does it do that? It multiplies it by a negative. So this, I'm going to split into two integrals from -2 to 0 of this negative function, which is -1, plus the integral from 0 to 3 of the positive one. Integrate that and you're set. So that, my friends, is problem set 137. Not too bad.